herself. This will be her third time performing, as well as it being her last time. She is currently a senior here at Westmoor, and she hopes you're enjoying Island Fiesta and all the performances so far. So now we present to you Hazel.
Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you love me too. Put your head on my shoulder. Let's give it up one more time for Hazel. She is honestly the best co-president I could ever ask for. I love you, Hazel, so much. I love you. Okay, next up we have Mr. Alawan. He is a teacher here at Westmoor. Alright. And he is going to do a dance performance. Maximum of 90 seconds, according to him, because he's getting old. Let's make some noise for Mr.
leave here with the movement. Hurricane, if you meet you on the roof. So bro, spread your wings, hope you fly, realize you. You don't need nobody else to try to tell you what you want. If we made it out of nothing, then I still embrace the hurt. Leave the talking, talk somebody.
That was more than 90 seconds.
I know. I guess he's young. Okay.
Up next, we have a duet between Jersey, the officer of Filipino Marcada, and Precious, a sophomore from Westmoor High School. Jersey and Precious met this year, and they have only gotten closer through their similar interest in singing. So, without further ado, we introduce to you Jersey and Precious.
Hi guys, I hope you guys are having fun. Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
But I hear you. Across the sea, I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to be coming home again. Ooh. They don't know how long it takes waiting for love like this. Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you. I promise you I will. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
So we're sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. I hear the music, fill the air.
And through the breezes, through the trees, you move so pretty. You're all I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now. Come on. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
Mejor naman.
I think we need a little bit of some powerful words up in here. Who agrees? Who agrees? Yeah. Our next performer is Brianna Leon, and they are a Bay Area-based, queer, non-binary, Afro-Asian, Latinx youth storyteller and healer who has been writing, performing, and competing in the local slam poetry scene for the last 7 years. Let's give it up!
How are y'all doing? Face reveal, oh yes, okay. All right, my name is Brianna. I'm gonna do some poetry. I just wanted to say, I feel like you guys will have absolutely no problem with this, but this isn't the type of poetry that you typically learn about in school, where you have to be quiet, you can't make any noise. If you hear something that you like, I wanna hear some snaps. I wanna hear, like you just tasted something really good. Can I hear a, Yeah, all right. I think you guys are all ready to go. All right, this poem is titled Things I Wanted to Say, but didn't say to the gringo in the BART station. To the man who called me out of name in the Civic Center BART station. I'd like to think it's because you've never encountered such greatness in your presence, that I am far more than someone like you could ever chew and digest easily. But that's not what you saw. Instead, you only recognize me as a target. Any day of the week, I have a voice loud enough to swallow any train car whole, but today I'm scared that the wrong words will be the reason why I don't go home tonight. To the man in the BART station, you told me to go back to Mexico, but I was born 20 blocks away on Valencia and Cesar Chavez. You told me I don't belong here when I hold these calles in my birth certificate. To the man in the BART station, you called me a wetback. In a train station, and a country that's supposed to protect my unalienable rights turns around and calls me alien. To the man in the BART station, I will admit that every time I have tried to start writing this poem, that tears fill the corners of my eyes and the words get caught in my throat, and the things that you said play back again and again, and any day of the week I have a voice loud enough to swallow any train car whole, but when I went home, I was un toro. I could only see red. I was so mad that I told mi madre that I wanted to take self-defense classes, but I don't need self-defense classes when black and brown people have been fighting for the last century. Don't need to throw a punch when just existing as a brown person is a testament to my people's ability to survive. Don't need to have muscles when every day I carry the weight of 18,000 plus families being held in cages at the border, and every day, yo gracias a Dios, I'm not one of them. To the man in the train station, I have a mean walk, a chingona type of walk, a this gringo has me messed up type of walk. I come from agricultores and healers, pastors and preachers, murals on 16th and Mission, Cerepe, calenduras en el jardín, agua fresca, scallops fingers and guitar strings, chicanos y boricuas, coffee, work, sweat, loud mouths, sun-kissed people who were never weak for a single second, and I stand before you to prove it, that I am land that they forgot to conquer. I am Santeria that was practiced in silence. I'm herbs in a medicine bowl. I am every Aztec warrior that a colonizer could not kill. To the man who called me out a name in the Civic Center BART station. If I ever cross paths with you again, I will not be as forgiving as the last time. And I hope that you remember, no estoy hecho de vidrio. I am not made of glass, and I do not break that easily.
Wow, that was truly empowering. Thank you so much, Rihanna, for sharing your story with us to uplift us. Everyone, please give them a round of applause again. Next up, this performer was born in the Philippines and moved to the US when they were around 6 to 7 years old. One thing that they never changed was her love for Filipino songs, which is why she will be singing Titibo, Now we have Keisha.
Keisha!
Elementary pa lang napapansin na nila ang gawin ko parang hindi pang babae. Kasi imbis na Chinese starter laruan ko ay Texas Rollins. Tapos kadaming ko lagi noong mga sino na laki sa amin. Nung ako'y na high school ay napabarkada sa mga curious na babae na ang hanapin ay babae. Sa halip na may kapit-bit ko ay gitara. Tapos formahan ko lagi ay nonsense sa t-shirt na pinanata. Parang noong nakilala kita, nagkakabigla ang aking tigla. Natuto ako na may pari parang mag-ahit ng kilay ay isip saman. Di ko alam kung ano para sa akin ay nagpalakita. Mag-aakala lalaki pala ang bibiyag sa tulad ng bilin pala. Kahit ako'y titibok-tibok, puso ko ay titibok-tibok pa rin sa'yo. Isang halik mo lang at ako ay tinatablan. At ang aking pagkababae ay namumuhayan na para bang bulaklak na namumukad ka. Dahil alam mo sa sarili ka kaganda masika. Araw-araw mo pag-ibig sa aking buhay, napasarap. Nung tayo'y na-college ay sa ko lamang binigay ang matamis na oo, 10 buwan mong tinabaho. Sa haliting tsokolate at titinggal ng mga diskarte. Kabihag mo ka sa mga tulad sa mga kanta mo pa, bebe. Ang pinagad na mayroong himala. Natutuwa kong magtakong at napadalas ang suot ng bistilang pula. Di mo naman inasam na ako'y magbabago tuluyan para patunay. Walang matigas na tinapis na may iba. Ang mamahal. Oh my God, that was a lot of words. Kahit ako'y titibok-tibok, puso ko ay titibok-tibok pa rin sa'yo. Isang halik mo lamang at ako ay tinatablan. At ang aking pagkababae ay nabubuhayan na para bang bulaklak na namumukad ka. Dahil alam mo sa sarili ka katamtamang sikat. Araw-araw ang pag-ibig sa aking buhay, pampasarap. Let's go!
Thank you so much, Keisha. We love you. We love you so much. Okay. Mahal din kita, girl. Okay. Our next performer, this is actually their first time performing with an audience, so I don't doubt that you guys can give them such a safe space. So let's make a noise for Dylan. He is a fellow community member here who has greatly contributed to Westmoor, and good luck, Dylan.
I can't show love connection. Can't deny. I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound to be right out my one trip test. I believe in you like the Virgin, you're Madonna, and I'm always wanna blow your mind. Hey soul sister, hey that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you're moving, there you know. Hey soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do. Tonight, the way you can cut a rug, watching you is the only drug I need. You're so gangster, I'm so thug, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. You see, I can see myself now finally. In fact, there's nothing I can be. I want the world to see you be with me. Hey soul sister, hey that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you're moving, there you know. Hey soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight.
Next up is our last performer. Last but not least, we have Joel. Joel. He has been dabbling in rap and hip hop music since he was a little lad. A high school student, once like you, many years ago.
A long time ago, actually.
Hip hop has allowed him to share his story and his narrative to his community and the world. Check out his music on joelhiphop.bandcamp.com. So, without further ado, we present to you Joel!
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so I exert a lot of energy when I perform, and I also have asthma, so I'm gonna give you the social distance, and then I'm gonna take off my mask. Is that alright with y'all? Sorry. I literally almost passed out during the sound check, so I need some oxygen. All right, Westmoor High School, make some noise. One more time, Westmoor High School, make some noise. All right, so a little bit of story time. Actually, can you hear this mic? Is it? This has a buzz. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it now? So, it's a little bit of story time. It's been a really tough few weeks on so many levels, right? Dare I say, maybe I'll say eventful. That's more of a efficient type of word, right? Eventful. In this matter of weeks, I said goodbye to my 15-year-old companion, my cat, who I had for 15 years, grew up with in the south of Market, moved to Daly City, moved back to the city, back to Daly City, now in Colma, which is actually a city inside a city, right? So I could say goodbye to my cat recently, but I also said, I also was able to greet my son, who was born. crazy in the same week. And then just a few weeks before that, we also said goodbye to a really pivotal member in our community. She was a fierce advocate for social justice in the Philippines. We'd oftentimes see her on the bullhorn, and I had a wonderful opportunity to meet her on 2 separate occasions. I went on an exposure trip to the Philippines in 2005, where I was first awakened to the political climate of the Philippines and the conditions. And it made me realize that this was a fight worth fighting. And then merely 10 years later, not as an exposurist, but as a team leader for a team during the devastated parts of the Philippines when the typhoon had hit, I had met this person again. And I'm always in awe and inspiration of who this person is and what this person stands for. You know, part of me is really starstruck when I get a chance to see her. And then I always remember, one of the last things I remembered when I found out that she had passed away was I went back to try and cope with, trying to remember her. And I remember one of the last things she had posted on my Facebook was, your papa is really silly, huh? Always joking. Always joking. That's why I love you. And this is a fierce activist in the Philippines, right? High-profile activist in the Philippines. And I always turn back to that because I realize that, as fierce of a fighter as you are, really, like, it boils down to relationship building. And this person was able to reach the most common person and say the most kindest words while still fight the really fierce fight in the Philippines. And so this song, I'm pulling back from retirement, is actually a song, it's a love song to the movement in the Philippines. And it's actually called The Remix. And it's a remix from a song that many of you may know. Does anyone know who Wiz Khalifa is? Wiz Khalifa. So there's a song called Black and Yellow. Remember that? Am I dating myself? I'm sorry. So this song is called Black and Yellow. And you remember the hook, right? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay, but instead of saying the words black and yellow, you're gonna say the words National Democratic Movement, National Democratic Movement. Alright? So we're gonna do a little practice call and response one time. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you know how it is. It's the belly of the beast and it's getting big. Yeah, this is massive. Hold on, let me try it again. It's been years. Yeah, you know how it is. It's the belly of the beast and it's getting big. Yeah, this is mass movement. This is a Buying USA type of people moving. And what they say when we claiming all our flags, man. National Democratic Movement, National Democratic Movement. And what we say when we're waving all our flags, man. National Democratic Movement, National Democratic Movement. Oh, you guys got it? Go ahead, selector. Immigrant exchange at the solidarity. Power to the people, rewrite the master narrative. Arizona's got another thing coming, dog. Immigrants unite as we fight for a common cause of fierce women activists and organizers. We ain't grand till our sisters women rise up. Yo, Gabriella USA, got the riot in the day. Fire in the East is representing. We got the nigga Filipino students and the other buyer. Chua na buyer, Mahuna Lumalaba. This is mass movement. culture. Forget that white-centric education that they sold you. Using it as a weapon for someone that enslaves us. With every market tip, you get the massa hope. It's like Papa was alive in every line and quote. It's like the people get engaged with every key we spit. Whenever Joshua riffs, whenever Duff was with, whenever Nato speaks, whenever Joe claims, whenever we took chance, it's when you'll find me, man. You know how it is. It's a belly and a beast and it's getting big. Yeah. This is mass movement. This is the volume you would say. It's all the people moving. When we waving our flags, mate. And what we say when we're waving our flags, mate. Yeah. You know how it is. It's a belly and a beast and it's getting big. Yeah. This is mass movement. This is the volume you would say. It's all the people moving and what they claim when we waving our flags, mate. So I got some good news for y'all. We're running a little early on time. And so I've got a little bit of an ad-lib for you. That's okay. True MCs like to do this thing called freestyling. And I'm not gonna admit, I'm a little shy. But I'm going to bring up another friend of mine who I've known for quite many years through community organizing spaces, but also through music and culture and Star Wars. Yeah? I'm going to bring up my homie Pat, who represents so many of the things I hold near and dear to my heart. Alright, Pat, this is like multiverse. Right here. Alright. So, Pat, I'm going to have you go first because I'm trying to suck the breath back into my lungs here. So, let's go ahead and let's play a beat. I don't know what beat we're going to get, but let's just play around with it, yeah? Ooh, I like that. Make some noise for Pat one time.
Check, hey, bang bang for your buck, you already know what's up, hey, bang bang for your buck, hey, you already know what's up, hey, bang bang for your buck, you already know what's up, that bang bang for your buck, you already know what's up, check, we work against the clock as it tick and it top. Cycle so vicious, seems it never stops. The hustle and bustle, caught in some trouble, cause rent it won't tumble. So landlord with knuckles, 15 an hour, still it won't cut it. Driven to limits, expression is seen how this country did. All of my relatives locked up in the cell. Pops never wanna tell how it goes down. Beautiful and brown people spilling in the streets. Mess around and find out it's the only way to go. So each one's a teacher to reach or believe. But freedom is in arms, ain't the way. Spray hate to the message or the laws make away. Heed the call, can't wait another day. When doom is at your door, rise up. with the wretched and the poor. Bang, bang, flipping change, bang.
Bang, bang for your change, man. Here it goes, I freestyle off the dome. Here in Westmoor, known as my second home. Yet looking at the music from my bones. If I go ahead and maybe bust out the top of it, hip-hop be flowing from my freaking esophagus. Every time that I'm blasting, go ahead and do it. And you ask, man, who is the dopest MC? Not as me, maybe I'm fifth, and I don't really know. And I don't drink a fifth, at least in front of company. And then you asking me, doc, oh, what this happened? Oh, it come that I bust off my like in a toilet bowl, I release my soul to keep it going one more time like Stone Cold. Stone Cold Stunner. Every time I do it one more time, leave the riotous others. Pass it back to man, to the pant, to the right. Go ahead and rock the mic and keep it always tight.
Hey, always tight. We doing our thing, so you know we educating all the folks in the streets. So you know we gotta eat one time, and I'm coming out for work. Goddamn, I'm feeling kinda tired. Oh, sorry I cursed, I do it sometimes. You know I gotta do it like I'm memorizing lines. For the way that I rhyme with my folks, so you know how it go. I used to wear damn clothes when I was in high school. E2 doing my thing with the gangbangers and the kids and the nerds over there doing their thing. So I sing from the top of my lungs, so you know sometimes I feel like I'm dumb.
Yeah. Here it goes. Every time I don't want the drama, better yet I represent Barcada. Keep it always going. I'm always spitting the facts, man. Whack MCs, they try to distinguish. Step up to me, I'll give you that from friggin' English. And I'ma stop. Go ahead and go for some real hip hop. Make some noise for yourselves. Thank you very much. Check. Actually, before we begin, right, we have something
We
here.
have a little surprise for our seniors.
Yes. Get off the stage. I would like to invite our past alumni to come to the stage. Some of these people you've heard speak today. Some of these people are still doing organizing work even outside the confines of Barcada, and they're still doing stuff today. So I'd like to introduce and welcome to the stage our alumni. So come on up. Come on up, folks. Round of applause, please.
So we just wanted to dedicate this night to our seniors. We just wanted to highlight all the hard work they put in this club. And, wait, I'm trying not to cry. You guys are like my second family, and we're gonna miss you guys all so much next year, and we wish you the best of luck after high school. Here, Amanda.
Me? Oh, So we do have this tradition every after Island Fiesta where we make the seniors cry. So if I can have all members and officers that are seniors on the stage, please, to join us.
Quick clarification, this also includes Erica Lascano. Also, Catherine is here from Filipino Mercado.
Every senior, we have a lot to give. Just saying. Anyway, all right, so ever since I was a sophomore and Vargas stopped me in the middle of the hallway, in fourth period bio class. I was walking around, don't ask me why. He stopped me at the corner, it's like, "Whoosh!" And he told me to meet him in room 211 because he has an offer of a position in the club known as Filipino Barkada. And I was really excited, you know. I've never really been in a Filipino club and I've always wanted to be part of one. I went inside and there was only one general member by the name of Andy Garcia. And it was like, it's a pretty interesting club, you know? Literally tight, very intimate. Very intimate. And then one thing led to another. Junior year came and I was vice president out of nowhere, without any experience, without any history with this club. And we had one challenge and one challenge only, to make this club alive again. So it grew from 1 member to 5. We had a full exec board. We took a retreat. We learned leadership skills. And we made this club our second home. And that was back in 2016. It's been 6 years. Holy moly, I'm old.
Just a little bit.
And I saw this club firsthand grow. Not just with the membership, not just with the connection with the community and with other students, but it grew in the essence of each and every one of us became a very important part of each other's lives. If I'm gonna be personal, that's where I met my girlfriend, Christine. Right? That's where I met Christine, and we've been dating for 5 years now. And on top of that, I met some of my best friends that are here on stage right now, like Brian and where's EJ? EJ right there. You know, folks that are still part of my life and opportunities that I'm still part of, like FMHI and organizers like Kuya Pat, Tiff, and folks on the table outside. All of that was because of this club. And this whole set list of people is literally 5 generations of this club, right here on stage right now. And what this symbolizes is just how important this club is to our lives, to our growth, and just how this club became the cornerstone of the community. And that really became evident during COVID, when people were like, how do we organize? How do we stay engaged with our members? And I saw these leaders continue that hard work, going day by day, making strategies after strategies, planning events that are fun, that are engageful, and still holding the community in that pedestal that we have to do it for them, we have to do it for us, and we have to ensure that Barkada stays alive. And I saw that happen for 2 years. The last Allen Fiesta happened 2 years ago, somewhat, 2-3 years ago. And to just see this whole room still full of community supporters, families, friends, students, alumni, just shows that these group of folks made it happen. So I just want to take a moment and give them a round of applause, because this is hard work. This is hard work. I've been in your shoes. All of us have been in your shoes just by this event alone. The months of planning, the ideas that, Never mind, 2 weeks. This event usually happens with a 3-month plan. And they did it in 2 weeks, and it is a success. And this just shows how important this club is with us growing as a person and growing as future leaders of our community. And I just want to say that I am very grateful to have you guys as my inspiration for continuing my work in the community, because I do it for each of us. We do it for our ancestors who dream of dreams that envision our families and friends always coming together in hopes of making it through this, this life of challenges, of heartaches, of endeavors. And you epitomize that in this club alone. So to the seniors who are joining the ranks of your old as hell ancestors, I want to say I am very hopeful that you will continue your organizing, your leadership, transcending beyond Mercado. But always remember, like how I remember Vargas stopping me in that hallway. I was once a Mercado, I will always be a Mercado. So a little shout out, Rachel and I and Chelsea, we have flowers for each of the seniors. One each, that's not cheap. And also, of course, we can't just say thank you to the leaders, but we also have to say thank you to, I want to say the godfather of Mercado. This man who stopped me in the hallway, caught me, and I thought, oh shit, I'm in trouble. But no, I wasn't. I was given an opportunity right then and there. And this guy continues to be a mentor, a friend, a teacher beyond the classroom. We've been through thick and thin. He saw me at my lowest and my highest, and he has always checked up on me. Always leaving me text messages of like, hey, this reminded me of you. Or this meme is very funny, I want to share it with you. And those little interactions just means that this teacher and educators like him always go above and beyond with their students, treating them like their own kid. And I saw that, I witnessed that, and all of these students can agree that this guy stood up to us, or stood up for us as a parent figure. And to this day, I still really value that relationship with him. So Vargas, salamat dude, you are always an important part of my life. And to all of these people, you are a very important part of our lives. So I just want to thank you for all that you do for us. And to close the event, I want to hand it off to the current leaders, and if they have any words to say. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, wow. First off, personally, I'd like to say thank you so much, knowing that it's been 2 to 3 years since we've had an in-person Island Fiesta. The last time that we even had an in-person one was during my freshman year, and that itself, I was a member, and just seeing how much growth and effort that we put into this event, it's honestly amazing. The hardships that we've been through, the tears, because personally I had like 3 breakdowns when it came to this, like 2 weeks, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful to be a part of this club. I'm so grateful to be given this opportunity by Vargas, by Justine, by all the officers and members that are part of this event and club. One little advice I give for any underclassman in itself, that do whatever you can for your community, do whatever you can for yourself, because you know what's best for you and what's best for your own community. And for me, like, these past few years have been a bit rough, especially during COVID season, but I do want to be able to appreciate those in my community and for myself and being able to be a part of this club. And I really just want to say thank you, Vargas, for giving me this opportunity and giving me a chance to grow and as well be a part of this journey. So, thank you. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, does anyone else want to go? Justina Costa! Hey! Okay, I might cry, but Filipino Mercado is genuinely the best thing that's ever happened in my life. And I'm genuinely so thankful. I was actually, like, I wanted to be president because of my sister, like right there, yeah. And I just wanted to take her role, and I did, you know, some stuff. But it is a lot of hard work, but it's always worth it to do something for your community. Not gonna wait, hold on. I'm not gonna like thank my bubble or whatever, but I feel like I've grown so much, and I know that they all have too, so I'm very proud of them. This event would not have been possible without the green hats. The performers, obviously, friends and family, Westmoor staffs, Mr. Simon, Miss Carew, Mr. Kiko right over there. And our alumni, you know. And it wouldn't have been possible without our very, very dedicated members and officers, and obviously Mr. Vargas, our advisor. Okay, so we're gonna end on a good and positive note. If everyone could, oh wait, actually sit down first and then we'll stand up. Okay, so after every event, meeting, or anything that involves solidarity, like our event right now, Isang Bagsak is an essential part of commemorating the amount of work everyone has put in. Oh, also thank you for all of you guys. I don't know if I gave you guys a shout out. Thank you for being here, you know, like this, you guys made it such a great space before spring break. But yeah, Isang Bagsak is a unity clap derived from Filipino and Mexican farm workers back in the 60s. People like Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta were a pivotal part of the UFW, or United Farm Workers. Though many celebrate their contributions, Manong Larry Itliong initiated the strike to begin with, the Great Delano strike. Oh, okay. Flip a little, you know. Yeah, okay. They had to be creative due to the language barrier, resulting in the unity clap. Okay, so if everyone could stand up. Okay. Oh, if we could actually record this, I don't know how, but whatever. Okay. So it starts slowly and crescendos to a faster paced clap. So it goes, you know, and then, and then when, you know the whole song. And when someone says Isang Bagsak, we all clap once in unity to symbolize our past accomplishments as a whole. And then when someone says Dalawang Bagsak, we clap twice. And this represents our present work together. And lastly, tatlong bagsak, when someone says that, we clap 3 times to represent our future journey with one another. And I would love to have our seniors with us. 2, 4, 6. Okay, we could do isa. And then you guys could do 2 and 3. Okay, ready? I don't need this in my head. Okay.